ओके, सो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन क्या है गाइस? फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है इफ वी ऐड 1 टू द न्यूमरेटर एंड सब्ट्रैक्ट 1 फ्रॉम द डिनोमिनेटर अ फ्रैक्शन reduces to 1 and it becomes 1 by 2 if we only add 1 to the denominator. What is the fraction? What is the fraction? So फर्स्ट के अंदर हम बोलेंगे let the fraction be x divided by y, be x divided by y. Now what does it say? If we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from denominator, so x plus 1 and y minus 1, then this becomes what? Then it becomes 1. It becomes 1. So this is 1. ठीक है? And it says it becomes 1 by 2 if we only add 1 to the denominator. So x upon y plus 1 equal to 1 by 2, equal to 1 by 2. अब हम क्या करेंगे गाइस? अब हम करेंगे क्रॉस मल्टीप्लीकेशन. So this thing becomes x plus 1 equal to y minus 1. x plus 1 equal to y minus 1. आप y को लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में शिफ्ट कीजिए, 1 को राइट हैंड साइड में शिफ्ट करिए, तो ये बन जाएगा आपका x माइनस वाई इक्वल टू माइनस 2. एक्स माइनस वाई इक्वल टू माइनस 2. सेकेंड वाला क्या होगा आपका? 2x इक्वल टू वाई प्लस 1. 2x इक्वल टू वाई प्लस 1. आप y को फिर से लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में शिफ्ट करिए, सो x माइनस 2y इक्वल टू 1. x माइनस 2y इक्वल टू 1. ना हाउ डू वी सॉल्व इट? अगर आप ध्यान से देखो तो x का कोफिशिएंट यहाँ 1 है, यहाँ भी x का कोफिशिएंट 1 है, तो लेट्स सब्ट्रैक्ट देम. Let's subtract them. So 1x minus 1x is 0. 1x minus 1x is 0. And minus y minus minus 2y minus y minus y minus 2y equal to minus 2 minus 1 minus 2 minus 1. तो ये हो जाएगा आपका minus y plus 2y equal to minus 3. y equal to minus 3. y हो गया आपका minus 3. Now I will resubstitute that over here. तो x minus y equal to minus 2, x minus minus 3 equal to minus 2, x plus 5 equal to minus 2, and x equal to what? x equal to minus 2 minus 5, x equal to minus 7. x equal to minus 7. तो आपका फ्रैक्शन क्या आ गया गाइज? आपका फ्रैक्शन आ गया x by y which is equal to minus 7 upon minus 3. minus 7 upon minus 3 which is nothing but 7 by 3. आइए हम इसको एक बार सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड से भी सॉल्व कर लेते हैं. तो आपके पास में इक्वेशन 1 था, x माइनस वाई इक्वल टू माइनस 2, एंड सेकेंड इक्वेशन था x माइनस 2y इक्वल टू 1. x माइनस 2y इक्वल टू 1. सो अगर मैं इस इक्वेशन को कंसिडर करूँ तो x विल बी इक्वल टू y माइनस 2. x विल बी इक्वल टू y माइनस 2. इसको मैं रीसब्स्टिट्यूट करूँगा यहाँ पर. सो इट बिकम्स y माइनस 2 माइनस 2y इक्वल टू 1. सो y माइनस माइनस 2y बिकम्स माइनस y equal to 2 plus 1. So y becomes minus y becomes 3, y becomes minus 3, and y equal to minus 3 आप सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दो यहाँ पर. So x will be equal to minus 3 minus 2, x will be equal to minus 5. यहाँ पर हमारा x equal to minus 7 कैसे आ गया? एक छोटा सा गलती हुआ है. अगर आप इन स्टेप्स को देखो तो माइनस 3 हो जाएगा प्लस 5, और मैंने यहाँ लिखा है माइनस 3 हो जाएगा प्लस 3, और मैंने यहाँ लिखा है प्लस 5. सो यहाँ से छोटा सा गलती हो गया है. सो लेट्स सॉल्व इट अगेन. सो x प्लस 3 इक्वल टू माइनस 2, x इक्वल टू माइनस 3 माइनस 2, x इक्वल टू माइनस 5. सो द फ्रैक्शन इज x बाय y विच इज 5 बाय माइनस 5 डिवाइड बाय माइनस 3 विच इज़ 5 by 3. ठीक है. सो दिस इज़ इट. आप एक बार ध्यान से देख लीजिए. इन्होंने बोला था कि अगर मैं x को 1 ऐड करूँ, एंड इट सेड इफ आई सब्ट्रैक्ट 1 फ्रॉम द डिनोमिनेटर अ फ्रैक्शन reduces to 1. which is this equation. And then it says if we only add 1 to the denominator, the fraction becomes 1 by 2. The fraction becomes 1 by 2, which is this equation. इन दोनों को हमने सॉल्व किया, इन दोनों को हम लोगों ने सॉल्व किया, एंड द फ्रैक्शन बिकेम 5 by 3. The fraction became 5 by 3. So I hope you understood it. I hope you understood it. Now I'm going to erase the thing. I'm going to erase the thing. And we will solve. And we will solve question number 2. We'll solve question number 2. So let's read it together. 5 years ago, Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. 10 years later, Noori will be twice old as Sonu. How old are Noori and Sonu? Okay. So let the age of Noori be X. Let the age of Sonu be Y. Okay. So according to the question, 5 years ago, Noori was, अच्छा ये है current age. These are your current age. मतलब present में age क्या है? X and Y. So 5 years ago, age of Noori will be X minus 5, and age of Sonu will be Y minus 5. And according to the question क्या बोल रहा है? Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. Which means X minus 5 is equal to 3 times Y minus 5. X minus 5 equal to 3 times Y minus 5. So X minus 5 equal to 3Y minus 15. And if I shift 3Y on the left hand side, minus 5 on the right hand side, then I get X minus 3Y equal to 5 minus 15. So X minus 3Y equal to minus 10. This is my first equation. Now what is the next line? It says 10 years later. So what will be the age after 10 years, guys? What will be the age after 10 years? So after 10 years, age of Noori will be X plus 10, and age of Sonu will be Y plus 10. Now let's read the question. The question says after 10 years, Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. So Noori, X plus 10 Noori will be equal to twice the age of Sonu. So X plus 10 equal to 2Y plus 20. Shift 2Y on the left hand side, shift 10 on the right hand side. So X minus 2Y equal to 10. This is your second equation. Now let's write the equations again. You have X minus 3Y equal to minus 10. X minus 2Y equal to 10. What do I do? इसको solve करने के लिए x का coefficient same है, तो let us subtract. So x minus x हो गया 0, minus 3y minus 2y equal to minus 10. Okay, so minus 3y plus 2y equal to minus 20, minus y equal to minus 20, y equal to 20. तो सोनू का एज आ गया 20 years. Now let's resubstitute y equal to 20 in the first equation. So what do I get? X minus 3y equal to minus 10. X minus 3 times 20 equal to minus 10. X minus 60 equal to minus 10. X equal to 60 minus 10. X equal to 50. X will be equal to 50. So what was the name? Noori, sorry. The age of Noori becomes 50. The age of Sonu is 20. So these are the present ages of Noori and Sonu. This is your Noori and this is your Sonu. Okay, because that's what we assumed earlier. Noori as X, Sonu as Y. Okay, so this is how you solve it. Again an important question, and I hope I helped you and you got the solution. I hoped I helped you. Okay, now I'm going to erase it. And now we are going to solve the third one. What is the third one? Sum of the digits of a two digit number is 9. Also, 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digit. Find the number. Very important question, guys. Very important question. So the sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. So let's say the number, the 2-digit number is xy. Okay, तो इसने बोला है sum of the digit of the numbers is 9. So x plus y equal to 9. ये हो गया आपका पहला इक्वेशन. Then it says 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. 9 times this number x y, जैसे कि हमारे पास एक नंबर है, लेट्स टेक एन एग्जाम्पल, दिस इज 29. तो 9 है वंस पे, 2 है टेंस डिजिट. 9 इज वंस डिजिट, यूनिट डिजिट, एंड 2 इज टेंस डिजिट. तो इसको मैं लिख सकता हूँ 20 प्लस 9. इसको मैं लिख सकता हूँ 20 प्लस 9. सिमिलरली एक्स वाई कैन बी रिटन एज 10 टाइम्स एक्स प्लस वाई. सिमिलरली एक्स वाई कैन बी रिटन एज 10 टाइम्स एक्स प्लस वाई. So what does it say? It says 9 times this number. So if I multiply this number with 9, okay, 9 times xy, which is 9 times 10x plus y, 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digit. अगर मैं इसके डिजिट को रिवर्स कर दूँ, ठीक है, let me rewrite it. पहली बात तो xy can be written as 10x plus y. अगर मैं इनको रिवर्स कर दूँ, तो दिस बिकम्स वाई एक्स, विच मीन्स दिस कैन बी रिटन एज 10 टाइम्स वाई प्लस एक्स, 10 टाइम वाई प्लस एक्स. अब क्या बोला इन लोगों ने? 9 टाइम्स दिस नंबर इज ट्वाइस द नंबर ऑब्टेन बाय रिवर्सिंग द ऑर्डर ऑफ द डिजिट, विच मीन्स 9 टाइम्स 10x प्लस वाई is equal to 2 times 10y plus x is equal to 2 times 10y plus x. So this is 90x plus 9y equal to 20y plus 2x. Okay, so let's shift this on the left hand side. Let's shift this also on the left hand side. So 90x minus 2x becomes 88x, and 9y minus 20y becomes minus 11y equal to 0. Now divide both the sides by 11. क्योंकि 11 से divisible है, simplify करेंगे. तो this is I am doing just for simplification. I am doing only for simplification. I am doing the simplification क्योंकि 11 भी 11 से divisible है, 88 भी 11 से divisible है. So let's divide both the sides by 11. So you get 8x minus y equal to 0. You get 8x minus y equal to 0. This is your second equation. What was your first equation? X plus y equal to 9. Your second equation was first equation was x plus y equal to 9. Second equation is 8x minus y equal to 0. Now what do I do? If I add them, then x plus 8x becomes 9x, 8 plus 8x becomes 9x. Y and minus y will be 0. Y and minus y, if you add them, it becomes 0. So 9x equal to 9 plus 0 is 9. तो यहाँ से x will be equal to 1, यहाँ से x will be equal to 1. And if I resubstitute x का value in this equation, then what do I get? I get 8x minus y equal to 0. 8 times 1 minus y equal to 0. So 8 equal to y. तो आपका नंबर क्या था? Your number was xy. The number will be 1818. Okay, so यहाँ पर xy is not x into y. xy एक नंबर है जैसे 18. Okay, so I hope ये आपको समझ में आया हो. बहुत ज़्यादा important question है ये, and I hope you understood it. Okay, now I'm going to erase it. I would want you to practice this question one more time. Very important question. So let me erase it. Now let's do the fourth one. Let's read it together. Meena went to a bank to withdraw 2000 rupees. She asked the cashier to give her rupees 50 and 100 notes only. Meena got 25 notes in all. Find how many notes of 50 and 100 she received. Okay. So let Meena got x notes of rupees 50 and y notes of rupees 100. Okay, so what is it? it says 25 notes in total notes are 25, so x plus y equal to 25. This is your first equation. And she said the total money she wants to receive is rupees 2000. The total money she wants to receive is 2000. So 50 rupees के x note, 50 rupees के x note plus 100 rupees के y notes, 100 rupees के y notes should be equal to 2000, should be equal to 2000. Now how do I solve it? How do I solve it? Very easy. आप डिसाइड कर लीजिए आपको किसको एलिमिनेट करना है. आप डिसाइड करिए आपको किसको एलिमिनेट करना है. तो मैंने सोचा आई विल एलिमिनेट वाई, आई विल एलिमिनेट वाई. तो वाई का कोफिशिएंट यहाँ है 100, तो आई विल मल्टीप्लाई दिस होल इक्वेशन बाय 100 ऑन द लेफ्ट, 100 ऑन द राइट. So if you solve this now, so it becomes 100x plus 100y equal to 2500, and the second equation is 50x plus 100y equal to 2000. Okay, now what do I do? I subtract them. So 100x minus 50x will become 50x. 100y minus 100y is 0, so 50x equal to 2500 minus 2000 is 500, so x is 10. So she got 10 notes of rupees 50, 10 notes of rupees 50. And what is y? मैं ओरिजिनली जो इक्वेशन था उसमें सब्स्टिट्यूट करूँगा. So x plus y equal to 25, x is 10, 10 plus y equal to 25, y equal to 15. So the total 50 rupees note, rupee 50 note are 10, and rupees 100 note are 15. Rupees 100 notes are 15. Again an important question. Please try it one more time at home. Very important question. Okay. Now I'm going to erase it. Now let's do the last question. Okay. Let's read it together. A lending library has a fixed charge for the first 3 days and an additional charge for each day thereafter. Sarita paid rupees 27 for a book kept for 7 days, while Susie paid rupees 21 for the book she kept for 5 days. Find the fixed charge and the charge for each extra day. Fixed charge and charge for each extra day. So it says a lending library has a fixed charge and it has an additional charge. So let the fixed charge be x and additional charge by तो आपका जो कॉस्ट होगा, द चार्ज कॉस्ट विल बी for 1 day it will be 1x, for 2 days it will be 2x, for 3 days it will be 3x. Fixed charge will be x, additional charge will be y. So let's say cost is m times x. हर एक दिन का एक फिक्स चार्ज होगा, पहले दिन का ये, दूसरे दिन का ये, and additional charge will be y. Now it says for 3 days the charge is 27, so 27 equal to 3x plus y. 27 equal to 3x plus y. This is your first equation. And then it says 21 for the book she kept for 5 days. 27 for the book kept for 7 days, not 3 days, not for 3 days, for first 3 days. Okay, I think there is small mistake that we have done. Let me erase this small mistake. Okay, if you say, it says first 3 days the charge is fixed, and for the next few days there will be an additional charge, So first 3 days, let's say if she is keeping the book for 7 days, so out of 7 days, for 3 days she will pay fixed charge, ठीक है, and for the remaining 4 days, she will have to pay an additional charge. Okay, so what is the charge? The charge will be equal to 3 days के लिए fixed charge, 4 days के लिए कोई variable charge plus additional आपको देना पड़ेगा. सो द फिक्स चार्ज जो उसको देना ही पड़ेगा वो कितना होगा गाइस? लेट्स से इट विल बी 4x प्लस फिक्स चार्ज विच इज़ y. फिक्स चार्ज विच इज y तो आपको देना ही देना है, ठीक है, y आपको देना ही देना है. सो y becomes your fixed charge that you have to pay and x becomes your additional charge. So after 3 days 4 days बचेंगे, 4 days के लिए आपको 4x के हिसाब से चार्ज देना पड़ेगा. सो इट इज़ 27 equal to 4x plus y. 27 equal to 4x plus y. And again it says rupees 21 for the book she kept for 5 days. So again for 5 days इसमें से for 3 days she will pay a fixed charge. For 3 days she will pay a fixed charge, and for the remaining 2 days she will have to pay something additional. So what will happen? The charge is 21. So 2 days, for 2 days she have to pay additional charge 2x, and fixed charge she has to pay y. So now again you have two equations. First equation is 4x plus y equal to 27 and 2x plus y equal to 21. What do I do? Let us subtract these. So 4x minus 2x becomes 2x, y minus y becomes 0, 27 minus 21 becomes 6, x equal to 3. So 3 is your variable charge. I'll resubstitute x equal to 3 in this equation. So 2x plus y equal to 21. 2 times 3 plus y equal to 21. 6 plus y equal to 21. Y equal to 15. Y was your fixed charge. So यहाँ पर x हो गया आपका variable charge, y is 15. Now let's read the question. Find the fixed charge. What is the fixed charge? Fixed charge is 15. And find the charge for each extra day. So for each extra day she will have to pay 3. She will have to pay rupees 3. So this is your variable charge per day. Very very important question guys, बहुत important question था ये, and I hope you understood it. So that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it and I hope you learned so many things. So do like, do share, do subscribe. Thank you.